Namaste children. Chapter 14, Water. Very essential topic, but the topic dealing is very simple. It's a life related lesson. Because some of the general things you should know. Every year,
22nd March,
can you tell the importance of the day?
22nd March,
That is a World Water Day. Now you should know why we should observe a particular day as a World Water Day. Because there is a decreasing level of rainfall, fresh water not available to the required level, population increased, our requirement for water also increased. In order to create an awareness, a particular day is assessed. The people should think of how we have to conserve water. And also, the United Nations recommended for per person around 50 liters of water we use per day for the purpose of brushing, drinking, bathing, cloth washing. Around 50 liters per person per day. Imagine the whole world population. We should not see the number of persons at our home. The whole world, total population, total requirement, how much water that we use per day. And also known to you, in the year 2003, celebrated International Year of Fresh Water. Why we should have a special thinking for the fresh water? Water available enough. In the ocean there is water, but it is not directly usable form. To convert into usable form, we have to spend a lot of money. That is why, again to create awareness, in 2003, observed International Year of Fresh Water. The people aware of this, the dwelling material resource of the water, how much important resource. Then we have to see how much water available. 71% of water available on the earth's surface. 71%. But what is happening? It's available in the sea, then ocean, rivers, lakes, ice cave, in different forms. Only 0.006% of water available for use, that is a fresh water. Then, how this water cycle takes place? And also, what are the forms of water available? You know, well, solid form, in the form of ice or snow, solid form, the water is in solid form. Liquid form, that's what we use for drinking or washing. That is available in the ocean, lakes, rivers. And then gaseous form, that is in the form of water vapor. That is what water is very, very important, because it is available in all the three forms: solid, liquid, gaseous form. Then in a water cycle, what it is doing? From the ocean, water evaporates. And also during transpiration, earlier chapter we studied transpiration, evaporation of water from plants. And the various water bodies also gets evaporated. This water goes to atmosphere as in the form of cloud. When the cloud condensed, leads to rain. Again it forms of precipitation. The rain only we call it as precipitation back to earth. This is a water cycle naturally available. Then we should know what is the groundwater, because that is a very important source. Under the soil, the upper layer will be the water table. But below to that, if you go, then it is a groundwater. The water, when you dig this ground after certain meters, the water will be available. That's a ground table, water table. But what is happening? It is not too much. But again, deeper when you go, you will be having groundwater inside. And also sometimes water is present between two rocks. As you know, earth's surface, a rock also inside. Between the rock, water is present. That is called aquifer. A-Q-U-I-F-E-R. Aquifer. The water present between the rocks. And when you use hand pumps, normally from the water table we takes water. And now mostly we are not using, only some villages may have. Because water table and all finished in the cities and towns. Complete water is removed. Now we have to go to groundwater. We use motor. Even now you know submerged motors. Motor being inside. Very deep we make it. 500 feet, 400 feet, very deep. We make the pit. Inside we keep the motor and pumping out of groundwater. Then, how water gets depleted? How the water gets wasted? What is depletion? Loss. How it occurs? One is increase in population. As you know that our human population day by day increasing, more number, per person 50 liter. Because of development of science and technology, death rate very much reduced. Birth rate is not controlled. So the population is added, go on increasing day by day. As a result, the requirement of water increased for various purposes. Even construction of houses, buildings, we need water. As well as the industrial need, various industries also. There is no organization need water. Everybody wants water. All industry uses lot of water. Another more important sector, agriculture. As you know that no plant able to grow without water. And no plant, we cannot live. Because we depend on them. For everything. For food, for oxygen, everything. And plant need water. Agriculture need lot of water. Particularly for paddy. They need always water to stagnate. More water is used. Why we need to improve more agricultural sector? Because population increased. According to the agriculture sector increasing, you have to increase the fertilizer factories. Factory may need again more water. And this way, the requirement day by day increasing. Automatically what will happen? Available water gets depleted. We are not making new water. Already water available, only cycle. From the ocean, from this part, goes as a cloud, then condense, get back. But requirement is increasing. And when you see in the pie chart, see that how it is shown, ocean having the water around 97%. But it is not directly usable form. Then some 2% in the form of ice, polar, both the side, pole main. But available only 1% water as a readily usable form. Then how to manage when this much important resource? How to manage? First thing, we need a planned system. Pipeline we have to use. Pipeline system. Wherever leakage, that immediately we have to attend. And then wastage of water wherever seen, that we have to reduce. As you know that while brushing, we open the tap, just wet your brush, then you are forgetting to off the tap. The water is slowly running. You are brushing for hours together. But that much water wasted. Use a mug, use a cup. Definitely water will be less. While shaving, the many males wasting the water. Simply keep open the tap, water is running. Or hand washing time. First you are wet your hand with water. Then water continuously running. Use soap for hours together. Now in the corona, they asked to wash repeatedly. When you are applying the soap, water is wasted there. As much as you are not using the running water, tap water, it will be saved. Try to use in a bucket and mug. Use a cup for water usage. Definitely reduce. Even taking bath. If you use a shower, you are using more water. If you use a bucket and mug, water will be reduced. That is why some of the old system far better to conserve our water. And then a rainwater harvest. What we can do in every house, every building, whatever water comes during rain, that we can preserve. Through tube we can take it. Underground they will make the rainwater harvesting system is there. That way the water will be cleaned and goes into the soil. If we leave open, the water become runoff water, simply running on the soil, and also it takes the fertile soil. Soil erosion takes place. To avoid this runoff water, in every building, crowded area, we can do rainwater harvesting, but to save the water. Then there is the word Bawari. Bawari, Bawari. Nothing but a tank. In our system, every mandir, temples, even certain mosque, they have a separate pond, well organized construction. The mandir, all the sites, there will be the streets. The rainwater and all will collect, come to the pond. They used to say that water will be used. Now what happened, all these area we use as garbage dumping places. Waste and all we put into that pond, river, lake, wherever, and we spoil that water. Almost many pond missing. Construction happened. Then the irrigation techniques, particularly in the field of agriculture or even gardening areas, the irrigation system can be changed. Well, drip irrigation. A small pipe will go near to the plant with a minute opening through which drop by drop water will fall into near the plant. Instead of using canal, if we use drip irrigation, lot of water can be saved wherever possible, that sector. We cannot use drip irrigation in paddy field, but it is possible for other fields. That way we can use it. Okay, to all these things, what are the things that we have to do? Do we have responsibility? Yes, every citizen has. We cannot say he is doing, why can't I do? Everyone should follow certain rule. Wherever leakage of taps you are seeing, water tap, try some steps to stop it. Or inform to the authorities. Inform to the person responsible for that. One way we can help. Another, if any tap kept open, water is running, nobody to see, you are seeing, immediately try to close it, switch off. Not to think that let it, why we should. Another. The house and all olden days and nowadays are not that much. What they used to use, pour the water and washing the house. Instead of that we can mobbing. Less water is required for mobbing. That method can be followed. Then plant and all, if there is a wilting, we have to give water. There is no alternative way, but we can see the decayed water. Instead of using pipeline, using lot of water, not decayed. They need 2-3 mug of water. Small plants, potted plants. to use limited water. How much it required? Not required to run more amount. And all the ways and means we have to find steps, each one of us to do, to conserve water. It is a very precious. Without water, no life. Ensure you are also involved in conserving water. Thank you, children.